Hey, it's Nanevsky, and today I want to show you how to play the song I Want Jesus by Jesus Image. It's such a beautiful song, and to be honest, it's actually super hard, even for me to play. I really had to get it down, and so I'm going to try and break it down as much as I can for you. And then after that, it'll just be lots of practice probably. So I'm going to play through the introduction, and then I'll go into each hand and what they play. So. Go straight into the verse after that introduction. So as you can tell, just by looking at me play the introduction, it kind of looks a little bit complicated. So with the left hand, this is what I'm playing. A, B minor, F sharp minor, E, D. So that's the first line. A, B minor, F sharp minor, E, D, D. And then for the introduction, I'm playing C sharp, D, E, E, A. So if that's a little challenging for you, you can always, instead of playing octaves, you could just play this part. Like. So just, instead of octaves, just playing like that. So that's always an option. So that's the left hand. With the right hand, you're going to be playing a melody, which is essentially like, oh, oh, I want Jesus. But in between that melody, you're always going to be pressing on the E and A and back to E as supporting flowy style notes, just like in the original. So basically, it's gonna look like this. This is the little introduction. Da, 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 da. So did you notice the melody in between, and then this is kind of in between the melody notes? So again. I'm gonna do that again. Alright, so that was that first part. You can always go back and rewind and rewatch that. And then the second part is, it goes kind of like this. So when you put it all together with the right hand, it'll look like this. Or you can end it off with. It's really open-ended. If you want to get creative, you can kind of add your own notes, but so far that's kind of what I feel is closest to the original. All right, so putting it together will sound like this. And then you get right into the chorus of the song. All right, so I hope that was enough of the introduction, and if anything, you can always go back and watch it in slow motion, thanks to YouTube's video player. I'm now moving on to the chorus. So the chords for the chorus are really similar to the introduction, except that first part is played 3 times. So you have the A, B, sharp minor, E, D, D, D. And then again, A, B minor, F sharp minor, E, D, 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 D. Again, A, B minor, F sharp minor, E, D, 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 D. And then you have a C sharp with your left hand and an A with your right hand. So you actually might have noticed that this entire time I've been holding my right hand on these notes, E and A. And that is because here's the A chord, and A is the root and E is the fifth. Here's the A chord. So instead of playing it like this, I'm actually not going to play the third, and I'm going to play this A root up here. So I'm kind of playing the chord, but not really. I'm just playing the fifth and first with my right hand. And on that fourth line, we're going to be playing C sharp with my left hand, D, E, E, and then A. And notice my right hand really stays in that same exact spot. The reason why this is great is because once I play the D chord, when I'm playing the E and A, this causes me to play a D2 suspended. And any other chord that I'm going to be playing with my left hand, this just sounds great. It sounds so beautiful and it makes it easy. So I'm going to show you how I would do the chorus. So we have the A. Take this world and give me him. Oh, I want Jesus. Oh, I want him. Oh, this world and give me him. No more mixture, give me the God of Scripture. No more idols, less lovers. So then you go into the verse, and it's such a beautiful difference from the chorus. It's really pretty. So as you go into the verse, you start playing, you keep your hand on the E and A with your right hand, but you go into this G sharp here. No more mixture. So you have the G sharp with your left hand and then the F sharp minor. No more mixture. And then as you get to the God, you go into E. Give me the God of Scripture. And then D. Again, so far we have a G sharp, F sharp minor, and then an E and D. Alright. No more mixture. Give me the God of Scripture. And then you're moving on to C sharp. No more idols. Less lovers. And then you have an E. So that's the verse. No more idols, less lovers, no substitute will ever do. So then you have the pre-chorus, and it's basically you're keeping your right hand on the same exact notes, but with your left hand you're doing a C sharp, D. It's like a step up. E, F sharp minor, and then G sharp, A, and then F sharp minor, E. So basically you have this step. Da, 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 da. That's kind of the bass notes. And then as you can see, it's so helpful to have your right hand in the same spot because the left hand does a lot of switching in this song. So for that pre-chorus, no substitute will ever do. There's nothing more I'll ever pursue. Oh, and you can go into the chorus again. So I want to spend some time in that verse and pre-chorus just to make sure we got it. And I'm actually going to do verse 2 just so that we solidify that melody and what we're playing. So I'm going to end off with the chorus. Take this world and give me him. Oh, okay. Him I surrender until my heart grows tender. You be my treasure, my greatest call. No substitute will ever do. There's nothing more I'll ever pursue. Oh, I want Jesus. Oh, all right, so I hope we got that verse and pre-chorus down as far as melody and playing. And then I want to talk to you a little bit about adding a little bit more flow to the chorus. And the way I would do that is, again, with these keys, A, E, A, E, A. So I was thinking to do something like this. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Again, it's kind of hard and it can be easy to get off of rhythm, but if you stick with this, if you ever want to add a high note, you can go ahead and press on this E. I wouldn't press on that E every time, but as you can tell, if you do it like a couple times, it just makes it so beautiful. So that's how I would kind of do it in a flowy style. Hope that makes sense. You could, if you're a little more professional, you could even add more, like, I don't know, you can probably think of something better, but so far that's kind of the simplest thing. And then after that last chorus, we go into the bridge, which is so beautiful. So we ended off with give me, and you can kind of just hold out this A. I have decided to follow Jesus. So that first line, you're just keeping that A. I have decided, you have that D, to follow Jesus. So again, really simple. The first line is mainly A, and then the second line is D and A. And then you add a little more. I have decided to follow Jesus. So basically, you're doing a little more that's similar to the song. So you have the G sharp, F sharp minor, D, go. That first time I had my timing a bit off. So you have the G sharp, and then F sharp minor, D, and then C, and then F sharp minor. All right, so I have decided. Okay. To follow Jesus. And then you go into the similar part of the chorus, and it's take this world and give me him. All right, I know that kind of seems confusing, but let me do that again. So I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. Take this world and give me him. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. Take this world and give me him. So there's that bit of a pause. Jesus, 4, take this world and give me him. So I want you to notice that pause. Jesus, 3, 4, take this world and give me him. Again, I wanted to repeat to you that in this song, the left hand does a lot of work, to put it simply. Anyway, so you go through this chorus, through this bridge, and again, you can add some of that flowy style. Decided to follow Jesus. Okay, adding some of that. I don't know, honestly, I'm just kind of getting creative. You can add flow if you need to, okay, with these notes. So, again, it's so easy to get lost because there's so much that the left hand is doing. So really keep your eyes on the chords. I really hope that there is a moment in the song on stage where you can actually really tune in and worship. But I think, unless you practice a ton, I think your eyes may have to be on chords a lot of the time. All right, and then you go into the chorus, and you can repeat it as many times as you want. And then there's such a beautiful part at the end, and it's basically, I made my choice, and then you have an E. I made my decision. Take the king over everything, over everything, over everything, over everything. So basically, this entire part consists of the A chord, E, and then D. And you hold out the D, and then again A. Over everything, over everything, over everything, over everything, over everything, over everything. And you can really get as repetitive as you want, but again, those chords are A, E, D. Now, since it's a little simpler here as far as the left hand, you could go and branch out into actual chords. E. Over everything. flowy style with the D. Over everything, over everything. So really it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, you can just add things. You know, you can add the flowy style. But that's basically the entire song. It is so beautiful. You can go back to the chorus and the verse again. It's just really open-ended. And that's it. Now, if you ever need more help in piano ministry when it comes to just playing piano and flowing and playing during prayers and during a sermon, go to pianoministrycourse.com, and I will see you in the next tutorial.